Let's talk about Europe. It's a continent packed with history, culture, and more famous cities than you can count. You're probably picturing Paris, Rome, or London, classic, crowded, and expensive. The kind of places where you spend more time in line than actually exploring. But have you ever heard of Slovenia? Most Americans haven't. It's the kind of place that rarely makes it onto bucket lists or Instagram feeds. It sounds like a yogurt brand or a vitamin, right? Maybe even a new IKEA bookshelf you can't pronounce. Picture this. You walk into a travel agency, list the usual cities, and the agent suggests Slovenia. You'd probably blink twice and wonder if it's a trick question. You'd probably ask if it's near Tuscany or maybe somewhere in the Balkans. But Slovenia is its own country, nestled between Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia. It's a crossroads of cultures, languages, and landscapes. It's the quiet, cool kid of Europe. No need to shout for attention. Slovenia is content to let its beauty speak for itself. On most American maps, Slovenia is a blank spot, but it's actually the size of New Jersey, filled with castles, emerald rivers, and mountains. Imagine fairy tale landscapes that look untouched by time. It's Europe's underdog, not yet overrun by tourists. You can stroll cobblestone streets without bumping elbows every 2 seconds. If you want to see Europe, not just a line of tourists, Slovenia is your place. Here you can actually hear yourself think. Before you book another overpriced trip to a city where the main event is waiting in line, hear me out. There's a better way to experience Europe. Slovenia's national anthem is a toast to friendship, not war. It's a country that celebrates togetherness and good times. It's so green it makes Ireland look pale. Forests, meadows, and rolling hills stretch as far as the eye can see. Slovenia is Europe's best-kept secret, maybe because everyone wants to keep it for themselves. It's a place where you can still find hidden corners and secret views. After you hear about it, you'll understand why. Slovenia is the kind of place that surprises you in the best way. Ready to discover a hidden gem? Let's go beyond the obvious and see what you've been missing. Let's pull back the curtain and step into Slovenia's story. In America, nature means fighting for a parking spot at a national park. In Slovenia, nature is everywhere. Over 60% of the country is forest. There are so many trees, even the bears have roommates. Forget crowded Venice or Rome's souvenir shops. Slovenia is Europe's lungs. It was the first country declared a green destination. Clean water is a constitutional right here. The Julian Alps offer epic views and hiking, without crowds or overpriced water. Your only traffic jam? A herd of sheep. The Soka River is so turquoise it looks photoshopped. Raft, kayak, or just stare at it in disbelief. Eco-living isn't a trend here, it's a way of life. Slovenians even have a national obsession with beekeeping, building tiny houses for their bees. In America, we run from bees. In Slovenia, they're cherished. Visit Slovenia to remember what the world feels like when it's not paved over. It's a literal breath of fresh air. Most European trips are a checklist: Colosseum, Leaning Tower, overpriced coffee, and a blur of selfies in front of monuments you've seen 1,000 times online. You're not really experiencing culture, you're on a global scavenger hunt, racing from one must-see to the next. But Slovenia breaks the formula in the best way possible. Here, there's no world-famous monument every 5 feet, so you actually slow down and engage with the country, its people, and its rhythms. You might spend an afternoon by a lake, not because there's nothing else to do, but because it's so peaceful, so inviting, that you want to linger and soak it all in. The main attraction here isn't a building or a statue, it's the atmosphere. It's authentic, not touristy, and it feels like you've stumbled onto a secret. Locals live their lives around you, you're just a guest, welcomed but never catered to. You get to witness real life, not a performance for visitors. In Paris, you feel pressure to see it all, to check every box. In Slovenia, the goal isn't to conquer a list, it's to feel something genuine, to connect. Maybe you'll stumble upon a mountain village and taste the best honey you've ever had, made by someone who's lived there for generations. That's not on any top 10 list, but it's unforgettable. One of those moments that stays with you long after you've left. In big-name cities, your photos are trophies, proof you were there. But here, the memories are more personal, more meaningful. In Slovenia, you collect experiences, unexpected detours, real conversations, genuine discovery, and a sense of belonging you can't fake. You're not just a tourist, you're an explorer, charting your own path through a place that rewards curiosity. You might get lost, but you'll find great wine at the end of the road, and maybe a story to tell that no guidebook could ever predict. It's a vacation for your soul, not just your Instagram feed. A chance to recharge, reflect, and reconnect with what matters. Slow down, breathe, and let Slovenia surprise you. That's the real difference, and it's one you'll remember long after you return home. Slovenia isn't just peaceful and green, it's quirky and fun. Ljubljana, the capital, was supposedly founded by Jason and the Argonauts after slaying a dragon. Dragons are everywhere, on bridges, flags, even manhole covers. The Postojna cave is a massive underground world, home to the bizarre blind olm, once thought to be baby dragons. In Maribor, there's a public wine fountain. Yes, really. Buy a special glass, pour yourself local wine from a fountain, and toast to Slovenian ingenuity. Then there's Pajama Castle, built into a cave mouth, a real-life fantasy fortress. It was the hideout of Slovenia's Robin Hood, Erasm Luger, who outwitted enemies using secret tunnels. Legend says he was finally defeated by a cannonball while on the toilet, a truly epic exit. Slovenia is full of stories that sound made up, but they're real. It's a place where history, legend, and a sense of humor collide. Come for the nature, stay for the weirdness. You'll leave with stories no one else has. Americans have a reputation abroad, loud, supersized, and sometimes oblivious. While that might be a stereotype, it's one that can follow you, especially in smaller, quieter countries. In Slovenia, that stands out even more. If you want to truly experience the country, it's important to blend in and respect local customs. First, let's talk about volume. Slovenians speak quietly, even outside, and especially in public spaces. Use your inside voice everywhere, not just indoors. It's a sign of respect and helps you blend in seamlessly. Shouting in a restaurant or on a hiking trail, that's a big no-no here, and it will draw unwanted attention. You'll feel the silent judgment, trust me. Slovenians value peace and quiet, and they notice when someone breaks that norm. Second, shoes. Always take them off when entering someone's home. This is a universal custom in Slovenia. It's respectful and keeps things clean. Wear decent socks because you'll be showing them off. Don't be the guest with holy socks. A little attention to detail goes a long way. Third, patience. Restaurant service is relaxed, and meals are a time to unwind, not to rush. Meals are meant to be savored, not hurried. Take your time, enjoy each bite, and soak in the atmosphere. Waiters won't hover or bring the check until you ask. This is normal, not neglect. This isn't bad service, it's European service. Embrace the slower pace, and let yourself relax. Enjoy the conversation, the food, and the moment. That's what dining out here is all about. Don't treat Slovenia like a theme park. It's a living, breathing country with its own traditions and rhythms. Respect the culture and you'll be welcomed. Take time to learn a few local phrases or customs. It's always appreciated. Blend in and you'll have a much richer, more authentic experience. Locals love when visitors make the effort. Remember, quiet, shoes off, and patience. These three things will take you far in Slovenia. That's how you avoid being that American. You'll thank me later for the smoother, friendlier interactions. And so will your Slovenian hosts, who will appreciate your effort to fit in and respect their way of life. Ready to go? Here's how to make your trip smooth. Transportation Slovenia is small. Rent a car to explore hidden villages. But you need a vignette, a highway sticker. No sticker, big fine. Packing, bring layers. Weather changes fast. Sunny in Ljubljana, misty in the mountains, warm by the coast. Comfortable walking shoes are a must. Cobblestones and hiking trails don't mix with high heels. Money. Slovenia uses the euro. Credit cards work in cities but carry cash for rural spots. Tipping, just round up the bill or leave a few euros for good service, no need for complex math. Learn a few words like hvala, thank you. It goes a long way. Try local food, not just McDonald's. Be flexible. Slovenia rewards curiosity. Respect local customs, and you'll fit right in. Don't argue with traffic cops, you won't win. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Slovenia is easy to love if you travel smart. Now go explore. Lake Bled is Slovenia's postcard. Blue water, island church, castle, Alps. It looks unreal but it's real, and worth visiting. Don't just snap a photo and leave. Rent a traditional Pletna boat, row to the island and soak it in. Climb the 99 steps to the church. Tradition says grooms carry brides for good luck. Ring the wishing bell inside, make a wish. For the best views, walk the 6-kilometer path around the lake, or hike up to Ostrika or Mala Osojnica. Sunrise or sunset from the top is breathtaking. Put your phone down and just be present. And don't miss the Bled cream cake, Kremsnita. You've earned it. The real magic is away from the crowds. Take your time, explore, and let Bled surprise you. It's more than a photo, it's an experience. You'll remember the feeling, not just the view. That's the secret of Slovenia. Go beyond the Instagram moment. Slovenia's capital is Ljubljana, pronounced Ljubljana. It looks tricky, but locals will help you out. Ljubljana is one of Europe's most charming capitals, small, green, and walkable. The city center is car-free. Stroll the cobblestone streets without dodging traffic. The Ljubljanica River runs through the heart of the city, lined with bridges and cafes. Sit by the river, sip coffee or wine, and watch the world go by. Take the funicular up to Ljubljana Castle for panoramic views. The castle mixes old and new, museums, art and restaurants. Don't miss the Dragon Bridge, selfie required. Wander the old town, discover hidden courtyards and quirky shops. On Fridays, check out the open kitchen food market, sample everything from traditional to modern dishes. Ljubljana proves you don't have to be big to be world-class. It's friendly, eco-conscious and utterly captivating. Lose yourself in its charm. You'll wish every capital was like this. So Slovenia, Europe's best-kept secret. It's the Europe you thought was gone. Authentic, green, and full of wonder. Here, nature wins over noise and quality beats quantity. Slovenia isn't trying to be Paris or Rome, it's happy being itself. Next time you plan a trip, ask yourself, crowds and cliches or discovery and delight? Hike pristine mountains, swim in jewel-colored rivers, explore cave castles and drink wine from a fountain. This is your invitation to step off the tourist treadmill, go to Slovenia, be surprised, be charmed, come back with stories no one else has, learn to say Ljubljana, return with more than photos, return with a new sense of what travel can be, bring a little Slovenian green home with you. The secret's out, Europe's green gem is waiting. Go before everyone else does. Your adventure starts now.